Today, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss how to boost your sales using WhatsApp, using a proven system to respond faster, build a brand, and generate massive sales leads for your business. I know Ibn Sina does this a lot already. YesHello, we focus a lot on customer service, customer support, but I know a lot of you guys use it for sales as well. So we're going to touch a little bit on that. Okay, so but without personally spending months training your team. So for you guys who are new, then this could be also something valuable, because onboarding a new team, or if a new team member also, right, it can be, you know, time consuming. So I'll show you how you guys can do it super fast, okay, without having to spend months training them. All right. If you stay until the end, this is some bonus from you guys. The bonus is I'm going to give you our 27 proven customer service scripts. So this one is taken from our customer service accelerator program, and there's more inside there, but we've taken 27 of the most useful one, the best ones. So we're going to give it to you so that you can use it in your business. It includes sales, sales support, payment and pricing, physical digital products delivery, refund scripts, webinar scripts, expert question scripts, and general support scripts as well. So you're gonna have it. You can use it straight inside your business. Good or good. All right. So can we, if you want this, can you just see a thumbs up? You know, you can use that thumbs up thing. Can we see that thumbs up? Can anyone just put it? So it's going to be more casual today. Nice one. Thank you so much, Siti, Aura. Wow, we have Nakiuddin from Policy Street. Oh, you guys are awesome. The most proud. You're gonna see also your photos today, Ahmad, Nakiuddin, because one of the case studies is from you. So wonderful. Oh, handsome ini nampak kat rumah ke? Are you guys in the office?
Yeah, still working from home. Yeah.
Still working from home. Brilliant, brilliant. All right, cool. It's great to see you. Thank you for sharing your video. So yes, great. Next. So stay until the end, we'll give you that, okay? So again, we're recording this on Zoom. We're doing a Facebook Live. Turn on your camera so that we can see each other and smile at each other. You know, it's going to just be 45 minutes, a quick one, but really detailed. You can ask questions in the chat, and then my team will help and answer, and I will also answer at the end during the Q&A session. And I would suggest to turn off all your other devices. It's going to be 45 minutes only, so that you can focus on this. I tell you, this changed our business, and my hope is that it can also change your business, that it can transform it into the kind of business that you guys want to run. So invest in 45 minutes. I promise you, it'll be worth it. Okay. Okie dokie. So here is my goal for today. The goal number one is we want to talk about the only way for you to exponentially grow your business is through mastering modern customer service, right? So modern customer service is like, how is it different? Because it includes many other things, pre-sales, customer success. So it's not just customer service like last time. It's already different, right? Because of people wanting information right now, they are more engaged, and competition is high, right? So what is this modern customer service? Number two is the only way to master modern customer service is understanding what the proven way is on how to use WhatsApp and chat. So you guys are using, I know some of you have SMS chat, WhatsApp chat, Messenger chat, Instagram chat, all put into in YesHello, right? So how to use it in a way that it is proven and can create results. And this is the ones that we train most of you. I think some of you, we've already done this program, already trained you guys. So this could be a refresher, but some of it, for some of you guys, it might be new. Okay. So what makes this different? So this is different from the rest. Is we personally do it ourselves. So a lot of the things that we do, we offer here, we teach, is the things that we do ourselves. We say, hey, actually this thing works, Derek. Hey, Silma, this thing works, so we share, right? And we've been doing this behind the scenes for 4 years, right? Last time we were doing on Messenger and SMS. Before that with a different company, and then now in YesHello, and we've iterated it and refined it until what we have today. So this is what we're going to share with you guys. Next would be, yes, we've created results for over 300 SMEs, some of them including you guys over here. So we're going to share that also. So This is not just taken plug from somewhere and shared with you. This is used in Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, so it kind of works in the region. All right, who is this for? So this is for if your business is using WhatsApp. If your business prioritize giving good customer service, then this is for you. If you're a customer service leader, I think Brandon, customer service leader, or maybe not, maybe sales leader. If you're a customer service pro, you're head of operations, or you're a customer success manager like Alta, business coach or consultant, so you're coaching a lot of other businesses, so this is very useful for you. You can use this. Please, whatever you have here, screenshot la, record la, just use it and share it with anyone you want, because I think it's going to help. Okay. And then if you're a marketing or lead gen, if you do customer support, if your department is undergoing digital transformation. So a lot of companies are going through this digital transformation. You can use this structure to start transforming your customer service department. So if you're looking to scale your customer service department, like how Policy Street, right? You guys scaled from 15 to 33, I think. Very awesome. You can use this structure as well to do that. Okay, a little bit about myself, a quick one. I'm the founder and CEO of YesHello. That's my family. This is old photo lah, right? A few years ago, they're big already. Isaac's 13. I'm a multi-award winning entrepreneur. Last time I was running a unit trust company, right? 15 years as an entrepreneur, built 2 businesses from scratch and then build it to at least $1 million in revenues a year. Also a business coach and trainer, currently founder and CEO at YesHello. So these are our current clients in 19 countries, mainly from Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei. So this is a little bit of who I am. But the thing is, a lot of people, what they don't know is that YesHello was started from scratch, right? I didn't come from the IT background. I came from learning and development. I was a trainer in personal development, in communication, so and sales training, right? And so the story, let me tell you a quick story. The story started when I started my first business doing unit trust. So selling unit trust alone with that time me and Nini and 2 other partners. So just doing it, and then oh man, after 6 months we made 5 figure. This was great. I learned about sales. We trained sales teams. And then at our peak, at 2008, 2009, we had 100 people under us, right? So this was the best times. Imagine my parents, no business background. My father is a police officer, so I had to learn everything. But suddenly money came in, and so much money. It's like, oh my God, so easy to make money. But then 2009 happened. 2009 crashed. And when it crashed, we lost everything. Nini and I almost went bankrupt, right? Until the banks and all the creditors all was going to chase my family because they were the guarantor for the car and the building, whatever. So kesian, right? Kesian because from at the height of like, wow, my parents so proud of me to becoming the man, this is the son that actually made all the other family members susah, right? Because they were investing in us. So when tengah susah at that time, I had to start again from scratch. We flew to KK, where my wife is from. We built a training business over there. And then, so that was 2010, 2011. We stayed in Kota Kinabalu for 7 years until 2017. And within there, I learned how to code. I learned how to build a business. I learned how to do sales and automation, all those things. That's when I learned it, right? And then I had a chance this one time when we came for holiday in KL in 2017. I was showing off this new app that I built for my training business, and MDEC liked it, Magic liked it, and then they were saying, "Hey, come and teach, right? Come and do it for the people over here." So it was a training app to measure training effectiveness using SMS. So that was my first app building using messaging. And one thing led to another. Nini and I said, "Hey, maybe this is our chance to come back to KL." So we went back to KK, told her parents, say, "Hey, we're going to go back to KL." So this is the photo of our trip back, right? With our helper in 2017, end of 2017. So that was the birth of Chatbot Malaysia, which is now called YesHello. And we were building chatbot automation in Messenger. So I made every mistake, right? Mistake of doing customer service the wrong way, doing sales the wrong way, wasted a lot of time, 2 years of wasting trying to figure out how to do this messaging thing using Messenger. That time WhatsApp was not available yet, right? To do this kind of thing. So a lot of clients say, hey, can I not do with WhatsApp? Say that time cannot yet. So wasted hundreds of thousands of ringgits and time. And when we finally found out this 3-step strategy, it was this huge breakthrough. I don't know whether you guys know or not. If running a business, I have to do the sales, I have to do the marketing, I have to do the training, I have to do everything, right? Our staff very few need that time. And when I figured this out, it was like, best year, now I can focus on all the other things, right? So that's a little bit about background. So what I'm saying is actually, if I can do it, you guys can do it too, right? So today is to show you what are the steps so that you can start doing it with you and your team. Hi, Gigi Joy. You're from where, Gigi Joy?
And just now, I switched device.
Oh, switch device. Oh, okay. Alamak, tadi Joy, now Gigi Joy. Patutlah.
Yeah.
I thought it was your team member.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yes, okay, back to this, right? So, so during the 2017 and 2019 building Chatbot Malaysia, I was stressed, overworked. I got nervous breakdown. I don't know whether you felt it. It sucked, right? Because I had to use my own personal WhatsApp, and we are a startup, had to save money. Right? Any of you guys tried that before? Yeah, you will save money. You don't want to go to do this business app or whatever, and it was terrible. 24/7, our clients ask us for support. I have to menjawab, right? Very tiring. So business could not grow. We were stuck. We were stuck because I was stuck. I didn't know how to solve this problem, right? And every day I had to focus on firefighting, and I had to focus on sales and also production. And the main one that kept breaking was our WhatsApp customer service. All our clients wanted to do customer service on WhatsApp, but I don't know how to automate it, right? Every department was already great, had a process. I can close eye and then it can jalan, except for WhatsApp customer service for me, right? I didn't understand why. And this is a little bit of a story I'll tell you guys later on how we found out what the root of the problem was. So when 2020 lockdown happened, all our projects got cancelled. No more big projects. We were doing for Mercedes, we were doing for Majlis Perbadaran Kelang, Bonia. So none of that anymore. No new clients. And we had, I think, a team of 9. Derek was included. Alta was included at that time, 2020. In April, May, I had to let go of the whole team. So tinggal me. So I thought that was the end of the business already. Frankly, I thought it was the end. So I told the guys, sorry guys, no income already, we cannot do anything. But before we go, let's see if if we were to do something, what can we do? So that was the birth of YesHello. Because instead of doing a messenger and SMS, let's do on WhatsApp, because a lot of our clients want in WhatsApp. And when I had that idea, I started YesHello alone. I couldn't pay Derek, I couldn't pay Alta, I couldn't pay the rest of the team. I was doing it alone for 3 months. And then when things started rolling already, got our first few clients, one by one, I invited them back. So one of the tough times, a little bit emotional now, but I am a crybaby, so don't worry about that, right? Happens all the time. But the breakthrough finally happened, right? So when it happened, this is what the feedback that we've been getting. People enjoy our service, people enjoy our customer support. Alta gets 5-star reviews all the time, and people give video testimonials. And this suddenly made, hey, maybe there's something about how we do customer service that we can teach, right? And that's what Alta and her team has been doing. Okay, so because of that, we've got reviews in 5-star Facebook, on G2 Crowd. Our NPS score is 75, which is world class. It blew my mind. For years and years and years, I was thinking so hard to do customer service. And now, using one WhatsApp number, everybody goes inside there, and I can lepas tangan. I like, wow, it's happening, and the reviews are great. So it finally happened for us, right? These are the reviews. So what I realized was, so the point of this is, in the future, when I do my next business, or if I want to do any training or coaching, there are two ways of doing it. Either the hard way, which is the last time, where I ask the employees to use their personal WhatsApp, or, you know, because they come and go, constantly change the numbers, 24/7, cannot stop all this incoming, right? Which is very stressful. Use many softwares, work alone in silos. I don't know whether you guys feel this, but when you're doing it alone, it sucks, right? No team collaboration, no metrics, no tracking, no performance or reporting, no security and privacy when you're using personal WhatsApp. Cannot automate, no integration, no staff onboarding, no support from experts, and high staff turnover. This is the old way because people are not happy working. Or I could say, hey, we can do the new way, right? What is plan B? So plan B is use one dedicated company WhatsApp number. Doesn't matter who comes and goes, one number. Customers only contact during office hours. For business owners, this is a lifesaver. Let me tell you, lifesaver. I think it saved my marriage also because it was so stressed and never finished working, right? Log in and use one platform only. Work as a team now when answering customers. Easily collaborate with other team members. Automatic metrics, automatic performance reporting, high-level security and privacy protocols. No need to think, already got it, right? So create unlimited automations, integrations with other platforms, hands-off staff onboarding training. Now, this is what we're going to touch a little bit more later. Get support from industry tech experts, and staff enjoys working every day. And this is the new way that today, how we can create this. And we're not the only one to create this. There are other businesses also already doing it, and it's actually not that hard. Okay. So the 3 secrets that I'm going to share with you guys is here. Number 1, the right tools. Why? Doing the right thing at the wrong time is actually doing the wrong thing. Okay. Number 2, a proven plan. How any company can have fast, responsive, and consistent customer service team, even without you, the owner or the leader, lifting a finger on, you know, not much lah. So just a little bit of pantau, and they can train themselves and motivate themselves. How to do that? And number 3, how to sell without selling. So this is where the modern customer service comes in, right? How to turn your customer service department into your best marketing channel. So if you're ready, if you want to get started, can you just test the type over there? Type ready so we can see all the chats working, so you guys know how to use that, and you can ask a question. Can you see that? Just type ready inside the chat for Zoom. That would be great. If I can have support from you. Thank you so much. Yes, Elvis. Thanks, Shada. Thank you so much. Great. Can see you guys are there. Why Brandon marah like that? your emoji. Right, just kidding. Okay, cool. Let's get started now. Okay, number 1, the right tools. Why doing the right thing at the wrong time is doing the wrong thing. So this was me 10 years ago, no mustache. You can see, right? Very young. So this person here, this is Tuan Sadillah. He is the head of Insan. So this is the department that handles all the trainings for the entire government servant of Sabah. So we were one of the biggest, actually the biggest service provider to them for those years that I was in KK, lifesaver also. And on the right, this is Encik Abikan, his deputy. And the one middle here, that's my good friend Shanas. He's a trainer. So this was already where I managed to invite him to do the training for me. Kan? As a business owner at that time, like I said, to get back on my feet, I had to do the marketing and I had to do the training. So we were staying in Penampang in KK, but I had to every single month travel to Sampurna and then come back. Travel to Sandakan, come back. Travel to Kudat and come back. Sometimes with plane, that's very good. But most of the time, I'll take the pirate van, right? So it's just the illegal vans, very cheap to go there. So that's 9 hours to go, come back, to go there, do a training for 3 days. Of course, 3 days training, I have to do day before, day after. So there's a whole week over there, and then come back and then do that again. Sometimes I'm away for a whole month. So when this happened with Shanas, it was one of those realizations that, hey, you know, maybe I can outsource some of these things, right? But the challenge again was always how to handle the marketing. how to handle the follow-up, how to handle the customer service. And that time it was a lot on email, right? So I went on Google and I searched, oh man, I need a solution for this. I can't be away from my family all this while. So come out this one video. It was, what was his name? He was the creator of digitalmarketer.com. Okay. And then he was saying in his YouTube video, Khalif, are you having trouble following up? Now, of course, he didn't say Khalif lah, but I felt that he was talking to me because that's exactly the problem. Like no life, very stressed, and then everything done myself. So he showed me this system. And that was the first time I had this idea of, wow, how can I use technology to automate all this? So he was giving me all these promises. Say automate customer service. I don't have to do sales so much, right? Lower down 70% of all this manual work. So I went in and I purchased, right? So I paid total the first month, I think around 13 to 15,000 the first time. That time software was very expensive. So I set it up full of hope and dreams. I thought, okay, yes, I don't have to, now since Shanas is around, I don't have to travel so much. And then now that I have this thing, I don't have to follow up so much anymore. So I press Jalan using the software, 15,000 I spent, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was so disappointed. I thought if this person is telling me that he helped the biggest companies in the world and cannot help me, that means, let's say lah, my company is gone. How am I supposed to do this? I cannot jalan this like this stress every day, right? But apparently what happened was, when I look back, what the solution they were trying to promote was for the big companies, for the corporates, for the IBMs, for the enterprises. So I was like, yeah lah, actually I am following what those enterprise is doing now. They are already big. What I should be doing was, I should be following what those enterprise was doing during their first year. That's what I should be following, not where they are now. So that's why I have paid so much. That's why it was so difficult. That was why it took 3 months to do. It's so complicated. I should follow at a specific stage, follow that. And when I went back and I looked at where I am and I modeled those companies that are just like me, or, like they're big now, but I see what they were doing when they first started. And that was the breakthrough. For me, that was the biggest thing, because I was always taught that do what is the best in the world that you can find. But actually, not necessarily that the best in the world fits what fits for me. So when I changed that, that's when it changed for me, right? That's when the automation starts, and that's when I got so passionate about marketing automation and tech. That's how I started my journey, right? Before that, didn't know anything about tech. So there are 3 stages of WhatsApp customer service maturity. This is not mine. I took it from a study. There's emerging and established and innovator. Okay. So what I was trying to do what the innovators are doing, which failed, right? Customer success channel, they already have. Sophisticated automation and data collection, which is chatbots, which is integration. And then personalization, meaning if you are a VIP, you go through a specific conversation with a bot and then have all this fancy routing and things like that. I was trying to do that. But actually, where I was just from emerging, trying to be established. But I skipped, and that's why it didn't work. And if I was to do it again all over, I would just do the basics, right? What is, make WhatsApp the main channel, establish just basic systems, SLAs is a service level agreements, and then have a tool that matches where I am today. Good enough, right? It's the 80-20 rule. 80% of our results comes from 20% of our effort. So just do that 20%, get 80% results, and then move on. No need to go 100% and to do the innovator. And for me, that's how we run our business in YesHello. Everything is just 80-20, never perfect, only good enough, right? So this is a case study for 80-20 rule. This is Sarah from Makcik Travels, right? So she was having the same issue when they came to us. She came to us. She was using, I think it was Zendesk, the premium one, paying so much every month. And when she came to us, she was like almost macam nak give up lah. Right? What she does is she has like an Uber, but only for women in Malaysia who wants a teman to go here and there. Right? So good, nice small business. And now she uses our platform and tak ada headache. The setup was within a week. Set up and boleh jalan. Right? So you don't want to have the headache of taking 3 months to set up. You don't want to purchase so much. This is huge thing that you never use. No need. For where you are, for where I am, use what I need. So that is the number one. If you need help to find the right one for you, where are you inside the journey? We can have a session, no problem, right? So the first one is that the right tools. Because why doing the right thing? Even though you're doing the right thing, but it's the wrong timing, it's the wrong thing. All right? Good. So that's number one. Number two, secret number two, a proven plan. So how any company can have a fast, responsive, and consistent customer service team, even without you lifting a finger. When I say lifting finger, exaggerating lah. Of course, got a lift finger to click, right? But not so much effort, right? So it's easier. How do we do this? So I'm telling you a little bit of a story. So this is Volvo Bukit Bintang. So Volvo in Bukit Bintang, when they first came to us, they, actually, this is a secret. They are the first 5 business that came. So you remember when I told you I was doing it alone? They were the first 5. When I did a promo, I was so like, oh my God, we were so lucky to have them. That means I put so much effort in trying to train them and coach them. And now they're doing a lot of road shows. They're doing a lot of, what I call it, a test drive around Klang Valley. I think in Penang as well. And they have 21 sales reps. So before they came to us, every sales rep closed using their own WhatsApp. The challenge when the owner came to me and said, Khalif, this is the challenge lah. Now, during lockdown, a lot of people leave. They go to other companies. And when they leave in their WhatsApp, I cannot ask them to bring their WhatsApp and delete all those contacts. Cannot. They will go there and they'll take, and then a lot of them will have the database, right? So security, competition, it's like, this is not good. And the sales punya leader cannot see what's happening, right? But he said, but it's tough because, one, I need to solve this, but number two, my team is huge. How to do? I have no time to train. So what we did was we drafted out what needs to get done, and I did coaching for them. So they come in, we go through not module like topics 1, 2, 3. I coach them today. Okay, all good. Implement. Then they go out implement. And then next week they come back. They sit down and then we talk about any challenges. Get them unstuck. This is the next 2, 3 things to do, and then they go and implement. 4 weeks of that. So simple. Meet me once a week. Snap of finger, done. Right? And then I think they've changed the staff, they've changed the leader a few times. Never a problem because come in and the same thing they go through again. And then within a few weeks, they become terror already in how to use it, right? So they're not the only one. So this was the beginning of it, right? We after it was already nice and tuned, we did it. Alta created and did it inside like a course, macam tu. Like a program, and we've done it for all our clients. They go through the same kind of process, and so far it's been working, right? Is it perfect? Not perfect. Is it like the best in the world? It's not the best in the world, but is it good enough? It's good enough to get the ball rolling, because once you get the ball rolling, like this guy said here, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, just attach it to a new wagon. So we've got this thing already rolling. You can attach your wagon, your team to our onboarding process, our training process, so that you, the leader, can focus on what is more important, like strategy, like conversion, metrics, semua tu, and not in the small, like detailed things, right? That one, let our program handle it. And is it just our program? No. What I realized is you need to find a program. Doesn't have to be ours, right? I'm doing a session right now. I'll talk to you later, okay? Working from home like this lah. Talk to you later, okay? Yes, Arthur, later. Very nice. It's very nice. Okay. So what I'm saying is just need to find. You can go on Udemy. You can go to YouTube. Just Google, right? How to easy, simple onboarding for sales team or customer service team. You just need to have one, follow it, and then you can make it your own. But find one. Don't go off trying to create from scratch. Don't be like me, waste 2 years and 100,000 ringgit I could have saved, right? So that is the secret. I know it's like simple. Yeah, Khalif, I knew that. Actually, knowing and actually doing different. So find one that works for you and just follow the steps and improve. But if you're interested in this customer service accelerator program that we use with our clients, and what it is to turn your customer service department into your best marketing channel in 30 days. For you guys who are already clients, you're actually going through this already. You're chatting with Alta already, chatting with me already. But what we've done now, this is new. We put it into a nice little package so that it's much easier for your team to go through. So Naki and Joy, since you guys are already clients, you can have access, right? Speak to Alta give you access. You can go through it so that like it's senang in the future, right? That is secret number 2. Have a proven plan. Have a plan and just follow it and then iterate. Don't create from scratch. Okay. So if you found some value so far, can I just have a thumbs up just to see if you guys are okay over here? See if you guys, people are still coming in. That's brilliant. I love it. Okay. Can we see any more thumbs up? Please. Okay, good. Very nice. Thank you. Now we're going to go to secret number 3. Secret number 3 is how to sell without selling. So this one is a little bit of, how do I say, a little bit detailed, right? So we're going to talk about the 3 steps system. We're going to talk about the 18 tasks within these 3 steps, okay? So sell without selling, the 3-step system, how to turn your customer service department into your best marketing channel. So this is modern customer service. Modern customer service is conversational. What is it? Conversational, chatting. On Facebook, social media is chatting. On WhatsApp is chatting. So if you're not chatting and you don't know how to chat and don't know how to sell or do service using chat, you will be putting email punya content into chat. Tak jalan, right? And that's the challenge right now. People moving from the how to do customer support last time to today is very different, and people's mindset and what they used to today is different. Okay, so the case study today for this one is us, our own, right? So we managed 10,000 messages, over 10,000. I think it was 14,000 messages a month, and last time it was only Alta managing, one person. Of course, with the 3 of us supporting, right? So Derek in the technical side, Silma in the sales and marketing side, and for me, if there's any issues that can't be answered, right? So Alta has a set system that she follows, and she knows exactly how to route a person. And when she chats, it's very chatty and collaborative. And if you guys know or feel it, you have this connection with Alta, right? And that is not by accident. It is because of the conversational marketing. Okay, one of the perks of doing conversational marketing. So this is our tweak on conversation marketing called collaborative WhatsApp. So last time it was very difficult to collaborate with your clients and to collaborate with your team members using WhatsApp. Am I right? Almost impossible because you're doing it on your own. So if you want to collaborate with your clients and collaborate with your team members, you need to have a way to do that, right? And how we do it, of course, using our platform, but you don't have to use our platform. You can use any other platform as long as there's a way for you to easily collaborate. Okay, so these are the 3 steps. You engage when somebody comes in, you want to engage, but before that, you want to have also information. What page are they on? Right? You want to find out. And who is here? And where did they come from? So was it an ad? Which specific ad? Was it social media post? What? so they can measure later on. Some softwares will automate this already, but even if you're not, manually do it. Okay. Step 1 is to engage. Engage is the normal. Do a greeting, response, and then offer value. So you fill in the blanks. Screen cap this, fill in the blanks, and write what is your specific greeting, what is your specific response, and how do you give value. Okay. And then the next stage is to understand. So for our business, we need to understand, are you already a big team? Are you using WhatsApp? Any other channels? How long have you had this trouble? Right? So we have a specific question. You also have. Put these questions there so that you can now recommend. In the beginning, my suggestion is to do what? To do all this manually. Do all this manually and don't make my mistake trying to automate all this in the beginning, because you don't know what script is going to work, right? You want to have these things, what we call, if you're cooking a cake, this is like the recipe lah, right? You want to know whether the recipe works or not first before you go and build the kilang. Kilang is the automation, right? So don't go and build a kilang until your recipe is nice. And it takes maybe a month, maybe 2 months of doing it. So that's why our program is 30 days. And we give like another extra 30 days so that you can get your script nicely so that you can automate it, right? So once you understand, you recommend. Where do you recommend? Basic, right? So either to sales, and then sales will qualify, and then route to the account exec or the CDR. Your marketing either will qualify and then nurture some more, or will navigate and give them a guide, right? Sometimes they're not ready yet. They need more info, so give them a guide. Or Alta will take it herself, right? Handle support, handle customer support, or create a ticket and then send it to someone. Simple and clear. So with this and the right tool, no person will be left behind, meaning no clients will be not replied. That's number 1, right? You have a system. Number 2 is collaborative. You want to be able to put in notes, to put in you can chat. Let's say before you recommend, say, hey, I'm about to send over this person to you, Silma. So let's say I'm typing, right? So you can put notes within there and chat with Silma before you route it. So once it's already routed to Silma, Silma can read everything. She already knows exactly what to do. So you need to have a mechanism to be able to communicate clearly between you and your team member before you send over and route. Same thing with your clients, right? So you want to have notes and everything beforehand. And if you don't have that, it'll be a challenge. Things will be missed. You will forget. And then because of that, you'll be slow. Clients are going to be marah. Reviews are going to be down. Sales are going to be low, right? So the ripple effect is going to be huge. But just doing this, you have happy clients. You're going to be fast. Complaints are going to be almost none, zero, almost zero, because everybody will get the value that they actually wanted fast. Okay, so there are 18 steps here. If you want more info on this, you can just put a comment there. The team and I might go and create a video deeper on this, right? So this is a whole 1 hour actually. Okay, so this is the Takis team. So Policy Street is one of our best case studies. They are awesome. I'm so proud of them. They're a Malaysian company, right? So from traditional customer service to conversational marketing. So the challenge when they first came to us was, I think at that time they had 10 support team members, but did not have a proper software or system to follow. I think you guys were using your personal WhatsApp still. Is that correct, Naki, at that time?
Yep. Correct.
Yeah, cool. So when you came to us, we got you onboarded, started using YesHello, collaborative WhatsApp, conversational marketing. So that was 6 months ago, right? And then 2 months ago, you guys, Policy Street raised 25 million Series A funding, dude, right? 33 team members. So when they were first started, there were 15 team members. Now at 33. Of course, not 100% of what happened here is due to because of us. But I would like to think that we had like maybe 1% contribution to another company, getting to where they are. So and this is not just one, right? So we have a few others also, some from a single digit to now 40 over plus. So that's made for you as another case study. And because they got the right tool at the right time, because to get new team members started, They don't have to think so much. They just use the system that we have. Then later on, they tweak. And the framework to use day to day, how to implement is just the basic collaborative WhatsApp that you saw just now, right? So congratulations, Policy Street. You guys are awesome. All right, cool. So that's it. That is the 3 secrets how to boost your sales. And this is from our side. This is the things that we use, right? Number 1, the right tools at the right time, a proven plan, just good enough, 80-20 rule, and sell without selling, collaborative WhatsApp, and do in a chat, new modern marketing, right? So the question is this, can you guys do this? Of course, you guys can do this, right? You don't have to use our program. You don't have to use our own software. There are many out there, but you just need to find these 3 things, and that will start the ball rolling, and you will feel like, oh my God, leganya, the one department you don't have to handle, right? Customer service you don't have to handle. You know the leader of that department can sort it out. So you can just meet with them occasionally. Okay. Before I go to this, I did prepare something for some of you guys who want to implement. It's not for everyone, but is it okay if I share with you guys an offer that I prepared for you? Is that all right? Can I have a thumbs up if it's okay? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. Yes, Elvis. Thanks, Naki. All right, great. So I'm just going to share quickly. Okay, so this is something that we prepared for you. For those of you who are already our clients, you have this already. Okay, don't worry about it. You can just claim it from Alta. I'll pass it over to you. But this is our Customer Service Accelerator Program. Get all the tools, education, resources, and support you need to build a 5-star customer service team, just like how Naki did with Policy Street, right? So that build a 5-star customer service team that doesn't take over your life in the process. So you as a leader don't have to be in it every single day like me last time. Okay, so what will you get in this program, in this accelerator program? Number 1, the first thing is the predictable customer service online course. So it's all our the videos of me coaching. We have, I think, 9 specific modules, very quick, very just exactly what you need to implement, right? Nothing extra. Why? It's because we're busy. We don't want anything fluff, no fluff. This is just what you need. Learn it, implement it, right? So this one's valued 1997. It's included here. So who does this work for? It's worked for SME business owners and entrepreneurs. It has worked for head of department and customer service leaders, worked for freelancers, coaches, customer support professionals, NGOs and government organizations, practically anyone who wants to grow and scale their business. Because to scale their business, they got to scale customer service. So it's worked for all of this. And this is our syllabus. This is what we're going to cover. Very nice and simple. Each video, some are like 5 minutes. Some, the more detailed one, can go up to 15 minutes, right? But very nice and concise. Number 1, we're going to cover connect all social media. So not just WhatsApp, but all other social medias and how to do that. Respond from one place, how to do that. Customer service core values so that your team can manage themselves, right? Number 4, secrets to motivate your team. How platforms and other things can set up your team to motivate each other and themselves. How to do this, right? Some are inbuilt into platforms. Some you have to come up on your own. So we'll go through that. Getting to inbox 0, not to miss any messages. How to do monitoring and reporting. What are the 8 metrics to do reporting? What the bosses want to see? What is the ones that are meaningful? And then once you already done the 6, is to get to up level, creating your knowledge base. This is when suddenly you realize, wow, a lot of those things that people ask, they can self-service. Then suddenly it cuts your support to half. We show you how to do that. And then collaborative WhatsApp techniques, more advanced techniques for you guys, and how to move forward after that. So that's the syllabus. So what you're going to get with the Customer Service Accelerator Program is the predictable customer service online course valued at 1,997 ringgit. Okay. Number 2, what you're also going to get is once you are implementing, sometimes people get stuck. Remember when I said that we do that once a week coaching with Volvo, that's one-on-one. But what if we can do the same effectiveness, but in a group setting? So what we're going to do is once a week, you guys will come together as a group, and then you'll share your challenges where you're stuck. Me personally and the team will come and solve, right? So if I solve for one the other person will say, oh, actually same issue. So we'll do that every week, and then you can go and implement. And 4 weeks of that is more than enough. So you get 4 group coaching sessions. Our group coaching sessions are on Wednesdays, right? So if you want to join, get the link from the team. You can already join now, right? We'll just talk about around 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how much we need to cover. So this session 4 times is valued at 1,005. Group coaching. So what you're gonna get for in the customer service accelerator is the predictable customer service online course and the one-on-one strategy session. So total value is 3,500 ringgit. Okay. Next is, okay, so what if once you're done already, then what's next, right? So we realize this one-on-one live coaching call with your team and my team now is one-on-one at the end of your 30 days. So this is to see, to make sure everything is tuned already with your customer service is running nicely, and also to set up your blueprint and strategy for what's next for the next 12 months. So we will create a blueprint for you, what to do next, right? How to get to the innovator stage. So we're talking about chatbots, automation, integration, all those fancy things, which you should not do in the first couple of months, right? The first couple of months is just to get to know the platform. So this is valued at 3,000 ringgit. It's one-on-one. What will you get in total? You'll get the predictable customer service online course, the group strategy session, and the one-on-one customer. Oh, I tersilap slide. It's okay. And the group live coaching. Yes, so it is total 6,500 ringgit. A bonus also I'm going to give to you guys, right? So this is for those who are new. So if you come and register for this accelerator, what software to use? So we make it a no-brainer. Use our software. Everything that I said just now can be done. You get 2 free months of the pro plan. 1 month is 450, so 2 months is 900 ringgit. So we've already bundled it in. No need to pay anything extra, right? Good or good? I think this is very good. So total on top of the online course and the one-on-one strategy session and the live coaching is the pro plan. Total value 7,394 ringgit. As another bonus, we'll also offer you WhatsApp Business API. Because if you want to do this, you will need to register for WhatsApp Business API. We give it free for you for 2 months. So that means you need to think about registering. Straight away come in, terus boleh guna, right? If you want to do it on your own, you might take like 3 or 4 weeks just to register for the WhatsApp Business API. I know it's a bit of a hassle, so we try to make it easy for you. So this value is 250 ringgit. Actually, it's more. This is what you pay us actually normally. But how much time do you save? I think in thousands if you think about weeks of registering, right? So adding that is 7,644 ringgit in total. And finally, for those who are already advanced, we also offer a bonus free chatbot course. So it's me and Derek. We'll have we recorded a course, included also coaching with other clients on how to build your own chatbot. So we've upgraded our platform with workflows, and now you can build your own very easy. So use this, then you can build your own as many as you want, right? So you don't have to come to us and pay us anymore, right? Might as well just build on your own. People usually pay us 900 ringgit for this. We'll give it and bundle it together as a bonus. So what you're going to get in the Accelerator program is the customer service online course, the one-on-one strategy session, the group live coaching valued 3,000 ringgit, free bonus number 1, 2 months pro plan worth 900. Bonus number 2, 2 months WhatsApp Business API worth 250, and free chatbot course valued at 900 ringgit, total 9,543, around 10,000 ringgit. Yes, so there's value for you guys. Everything you get for around 10,000 ringgit. I know it's not cheap, right? But if all this did was, now you can monitor your team. 30 of them, you can monitor every day and see exactly what they're doing, what they're saying, whether it's working. If just that, is it worth it, right? Now, if all it did was streamline your customer service process, last time ad hoc, now streamline, would that be worth it? 10,000 ringgit, right? Or if your team never miss responding to customer inquiries ever again, So no more clients like complaining, oh my God, this, oh my God, that, and leaving, right? So you get rid of that. Will that be worth it? Or that you can easily train new team members come in without any hassle. And you can train 10% of customers, you can retain 10% of the customers that was going to leave. So 10% of the customers that was going to leave anyway, now you retain them. How much would you say, right? If all that the 10,000 did was that, you can see why it's a good deal at 10,000 ringgit. Because if I, during my first journey, had this, I would have paid this. I would have paid the software with the coaching, and I don't need to think about anything. I plug one of my team members there, and then they can manage it, right? I would have paid it. So one of the reasons why we have this program is to actually solve our own problem, right? But because you guys are here, you guys are awesome. To get started today, the special promo is only 1,997 ringgit, right? We had a client ask last week whether we can pay using HRDF. Not yet, but soon. Soon, we're talking with HRD Corp right now. So now people can pay this using HRD, but not yet. Now is belum lagi. Okay. So I had two choices. One choice, me sitting down with the team, is either I can go as low as possible the pricing so that the majority people can do it, or I have the second option of putting it a little bit more, right, around 2,000 ringgit. But that would allow us to have this full-time coaching, one-on-one coaching, and we can like really be in there with you and collaborate with you personally, kan? So we realized this is more effective, so that's why we did it that way. Okay, we might not be able to help as many people in Malaysia, but those that we do help will, we can almost guarantee. Is it almost guaranteed? No, we will guarantee, right? So if you are interested in this, for those who are here today, we got a special price just for those guys who are here today, 997 ringgit. If you book a discovery call today, so you book discovery call with the team in Silma, it could be chatting with them later or chatting with them tomorrow, or your discovery call could be next week, doesn't matter. But you book it today, attend that call, and if you want, then you'll get it at 997. But it's not only for those who are here today. Okay, but if you say, I don't want to do a session, I want to do it later on next month, no worries, you can still buy it at 1997. Is that okay? All right, awesome. All right, so yes, I was talking about the 30 days money back guarantee. We are very confident in the program. Like I said, all our clients have gone through this in one way or another. If you're not absolutely satisfied or happy or thrilled by the training, email me and I will offer you a full refund, 100%, no questions asked. Okay, so this is just to show you there's no risk on your side. If it's good, then you solve that problem. If it doesn't solve your problem, no risk, you didn't lose anything. Hopefully you learn something, and then you can move on to your next solution. Okay, so question, we're almost done, a few more slides. So if the 30 days customer service accelerator did everything we promised, if it did, how much revenue would you make in your business next month? So let's say if you have 200 people purchasing at 10% conversion, if you have extra 20 sales, how much is that worth to you, that extra 20 sales? Right? So that's just from 1 month. So once your customer service department is tuned already, every month they're going to be like that, right? So you're going to get this, the returns every month. So what if your team consistently became better and better every month at customer service and sales and lead gen? What if training new team members was 10 times easier? How much is it worth now for you? Okay. Final question. If you made that annual income, think about that annually in a year, right? By going through this program, would it be worth the 9,005? Again, for me, it would, right? Assuming you had the money. If you had the money, would it be worth it? Okay. So last two slides, right? So if you want to get started, and if you want the 997, if you want it, book a discovery call. Even if it's, well, if you've already have it purchased already and you know somebody else who might benefit from this, book a discovery call for them and then invite them to come and they can get the 997. Okay, even if you've already purchased it. So you can go to bit.ly, YesHello-live demo. Silma will put the link inside the chat. and then you guys can go click on it. And so the next course starts as soon as you register. And then you can join our next group session next Wednesday. Okay, so congratulations for you guys who are here. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a big hand. You're here already. Thank you so much. Right. So for staying to the end, here is me delivering, or hopefully to over deliver. You go to bit.ly/27scripts. Silma is going to put the link also inside the chat. Click on the chat for you guys on Facebook Live. Hopefully Alta is there. Alta, we want to add the links over there also. Download this and get it and use it right away. All right. So that's it for those who needs to go. Right. Thank you so much for your time. For those who want to ask more questions, you can stay on. I'll answer some questions about the Accelerator program. And for those who are here, thank you so much for being here. I really value your attendance. Please share this with others, you know, if you think it'll benefit them. So let me answer some questions, right? So I don't know how to set up WhatsApp Business API or online platforms. Yes. One of the reasons why we created this program was for that, because to register, to get the forms, to to connect the WhatsApp API with a software, it gets a little bit technical. So we will help you in that, right? It's already included inside the platform, inside the accelerator, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. If you have somebody who is a techie person in your company, enroll them in. So who can you enroll in this program? You can enroll as many. You get a whole team also can enroll in this. So if you got 30 team members, then 30 people come in, as long as from your own company, right? So no problem, and we will cover that for you. Number two, another question would be, can I use my existing WhatsApp number, or do I need to get a new one? You can use your existing one if you already have. So meaning, if you already have a WhatsApp and a business and clients already messaging, you can get started in 45 minutes. Meaning, in 45 minutes, you can already see for real how it is. Tomorrow, you can already invite your team. Actually, not tomorrow. Right after that, within an hour, you can invite your team members, and they can play around with it, right? And they can see whether it's ngam or not for you. Money back guarantee, what? So you don't lose anything, right? You can use your WhatsApp number, and then later on, when you say, okay, this is exactly what I want, then we can guide you on how to register a official WhatsApp Business API. Very simple. Next question. How does the group coaching look like? So here's how it looks like. It's going to be on Zoom, just like this, every Wednesday. The timing, same time, right? So around 10:30, 11 as well, until noon. And then, sometimes also petang, so depends. And then you can have either one person from your team or 3, 4, 5 from your team to come and attend. So you can imagine like this, as many teams from different companies, and it will be me and Silma just like this as well. And then we'll have a structure on what we're going to cover. And then for each one of those, you're going to ask questions. Khalif, I'm stuck here. How to answer and close at the same time? So you can ask strategy questions like that. Or you can say, Khalif, I'm stuck at connecting my Instagram. So technical problem. Can also we do it inside there. Or you have, Khalif, I have a training problem. Then we'll discuss inside there. Anything to do with your 30 days accelerator to get your team started, we can discuss it there, because once we solve for one company, usually there are other companies will listen in and say, hey, sama lah macam I. Thank you so much, right? And all that will be recorded and you can rewatch it again. All right, so that's how it looks like. Next question. What if I am already a paid subscriber? I think I answered this already. You guys get all this, so no need to worry. Ask Alta and we'll offer it to you. So if you have any questions right now, you can just put it inside the chat and I'll answer it for you guys if you have it in the chat, okay? So let me see inside the chat. Let's see if we have anything. Silma, you want to check inside the Facebook? Is there any questions over there?
Yep, so far none.
So far none?
Yep.
All right, here's another question. So for you guys, go and book a live demo, right? YesHello live demo tomorrow ke, petang ni ke, next week ke, and get this 997. for you guys, special. Okay, and you can invite other companies also because you guys are here. They can get it also at 997. If not, it's 1,997 ringgit, and I think even that is totally worth it. Okay, so do I get 7 days free trial plus the 30 days money back guarantee? You will get the 30 days money back guarantee, but you won't get the 7 days free trial because you already pay first. The 7 days free trial is for those who just register on our website just for our platform. So they don't get any of this coaching, whatever. They go to our platform, they just want the software, then they put in the credit card, and then they get a 7 days free trial. But you guys don't have to worry because, well, you get more than the 30 days actually. You right away once you register, straight away you get to chat with somebody live. So we are successful when you are successful. Another question: what if I cancel or reschedule the discovery call live demo session? Yeah, so my suggestion is don't cancel, kan? The offer is if you book today, attend that discovery call, and then you get the 997. If you cancel it, then reschedule, tak apa. Too bad. But the thing is, you can attend the other webinar, stay until the end, and then we'll offer that to you again, right? So this is only for those who attend this webinar. We have this webinar Thursdays. So you can get other people to come. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it from me. That's the end of the session. How much time did I take, Zima? Was it an hour?
Yes, an hour and 6 minutes.
Oh, okay, ngam ho. That means I finished the webinar in 45 minutes, 15 minutes talking about the offer. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me right now. If not, that's the end of the webinar. Hopefully that you guys got some value in it. Got some value in it? Can I see the thumbs up if you learned something new? Thank you so much for being here. Gigi, Joy, Naki, Azwan, Elvis. Thank you so much for turning on your camera. Really helps, man. Let me tell you, it really helps that you guys turn on your camera because I can see your faces and semangat sikit. You know, us working from home a little bit lonely sometimes. You don't see faces, right? So that's it for today. I'm just gonna stay here if you guys want to chat. But if not, then I'll see you guys in the next video then. All right. Thanks so much. Bye, guys. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you. Goodbye.
My pleasure. Bye.
Hi, I got one question.
Sure.
About the chatbot course. So what will be inside?
Good question. So it is it's a basic course. So it will teach you how to build our template chatbot. So we have, I think, 6 template chatbots. One is how to answer FAQ. One is for, I think, is for service providers. Another one is for cars to do to do the driving test. So there's, I can't remember what they are. I think there's 6 or 7 of those. We will teach you one by one on how to do it, right? And then internally also we'll teach you how to, okay, if a person asks this question, how do we get answers from another place like our CRM? So integrations with chatbot also. How to do rule based. So that means if you want the chatbot to auto assign, then it'll be from there lah. Oh, we have Doctor. Doctor, you'll be early today, right? 11:45 is our session. Hi, Doctor.
Still connecting.
Dato? They're connecting. Actually, I have another session at 11:45 with Dato, but he's a little bit early. No worries. So we have a few minutes, right?
Oh, I see. Because I have
so test, yeah, that's what we're gonna cover, Elvis.
Yeah. I've been test the software before. I mean the web. I also try to test the sequence. Yeah. So
got it. Yep. So yeah, so it's just so that you can get set up and you know how to build a chatbot on our platform, and you get the thinking how to build a chatbot and what works and what doesn't work according to the collaborative WhatsApp framework, right? So you see the framework that we built just now. So we're gonna build that inside the platform, but so that you can tweak it, so that you can tweak it according to your own business?
Actually, I do this is not for my business, for my client business.
Oh yeah, can also. Yeah.
Can.
Get them to come over to our webinar.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Anything else,
Thank-
Elvis? Anyone else have any questions? If not, I've to make a move. I have another session in 5 minutes. So I want to thank you guys so much for your time. Elvis, really appreciate your time here. Azwan and Ahmad. I'll see you guys in the next session. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.